Let's be real for a second. Some people just have something. They walk in and heads turn. No effort, no flashy clothes. They don't even say much. But everyone feels it. Here's the twist. A lot of these people don't even know they're attractive. Not just in a cute face way, but in a deeper, magnetic way. And the signs? They're sneaky, subtle, hidden in the way people act around you. So in this video, I'm going to show you 5 surprising signs that people secretly find you attractive, even if they never say it. And if you've ever wondered, wait, why are people acting weird around me? You're about to get some answers. Let's go. 1. People find you intimidating, and you have no idea why? Let's start with something weird, but true. You walk into a room, you don't say a word. People notice you. Some even shift in their seat a little. Maybe they smile nervously, or maybe they just avoid eye contact. You're not being rude, you're not showing off. So why does it feel like people are low-key nervous around you? This could actually be a sign you're highly attractive, and not just physically. See, in a 2009 study by the University of British Columbia, researchers found that people who looked calm, confident, and serious were rated as more attractive, especially by women. Smiling like a goof? Not always a win. But looking like you've got your life together, even if you don't? Big win. When people say things like, "I thought you were mean before I got to know you," "You look like a CEO or something," you give off main character energy. That's not an insult, that's power. You might just give off a quiet confidence that makes people think, "Whoa, that guy knows what he's doing." And here's the cool part. This isn't about being loud, tall, rich, or jacked. This is about how you carry yourself. Think of actors like Cillian Murphy, the guy who plays Thomas Shelby in Peaky Blinders. He's not huge, he's not loud. But man, when he walks into a scene, everyone feels it. It's in the eyes, the posture, the way he doesn't need to prove anything. If you've ever had someone say, "You're intimidating," and you were like, "Mia, I literally just stood there, congrats." That's a strong sign that people find you attractive in a deep, unexplainable way. So, yeah, if people act weird around you for no reason, maybe it's not them. Maybe it's your aura. Number 2. People keep looking at you even when they pretend not to. All right, let's talk about eye contact because it says way more than words ever could. Have you ever caught someone looking at you? And then they look away super fast like they just got caught stealing a cookie? Or maybe they walk past you and you feel their eyes on your back. You turn. Boom, they're glancing at you again. This kind of thing, it's not random, it's human nature. A Harvard study from 2011 found that when people find someone attractive, their eyes naturally spend more time looking at that person's face, even if they don't realize it. That means even strangers give off little clues. Their eyes can't lie. Think of it like this. Your brain is wired to focus on things that are interesting. That's why you stare at fire. Or why you keep scrolling TikTok for 45 minutes when you said, "just 5." Well, the same thing happens when you walk into a room, and people's eyes get stuck on you. You might not even try, but something about you makes people curious. And that curiosity? It's one of the biggest signs of attraction. Some people will sneak glances when you're not looking. Others might look straight at you, and then look away like nothing happened. Here's a little challenge. Next time you go out, whether it's school, work, coffee shop, wherever, pay attention. Don't stare people down like a creep. Just notice. If you catch people looking, chances are you're giving off something they can't ignore. And the best part, you probably don't even know you're doing it. Here's 3. People compliment you on odd things, and it's kinda confusing. Okay, real talk. If someone says you're hot, that's great and all, but it's kind of basic, right? But if someone says your voice is really calming, or there's something about the way you walk, it's confident, like you own the space. Now that's interesting. See, highly attractive guys don't always get obvious compliments like, "You're handsome." Instead, they get weirdly specific praise, the kind that makes you think, wait, what does that even mean? Like, "You smell amazing. What cologne do you use?" Your laugh is kind of addicting. You always look chill, even when things are falling apart. This isn't just people being nice. It's called selective attention, a term from psychology that means our brains focus on standout details, especially when we're interested in someone. And when people are attracted to you, their brains zoom in on your little habits, features, and quirks. Back in 2015, a study published in Psychological Science found that people are more likely to remember unique traits of someone they're attracted to, even if they only met them once. That's why someone might remember your deep voice or the way you tap your fingers when you're thinking. So the next time someone compliments you on something that feels oddly specific, don't brush it off. They're not just being polite, they're probably low-key into you, and they don't even know it yet. Number 4. People either really like you or can't quite figure you out. Here's something that might surprise you. If everyone likes you, that might not be a great sign. But if some people really vibe with you, while others seem unsure or even a little uncomfortable, that could actually mean you're way more attractive than you realize. Let's break this down. People who are truly attractive, like magnetically attractive, tend to be polarizing. Not because they're mean or arrogant, but because they have strong energy, a unique presence, a clear sense of who they are. Think about celebrities like Keanu Reeves or Timothée Chalamet. Some people worship them. Others are like, I don't get it. But either way, people are talking. That's the point. In psychology, there's something called the mere exposure effect, which basically means we like things that are familiar. But attractive people? They break the mold. They're not always familiar, they're different. And that can be exciting or intimidating. If you've ever heard stuff like, I didn't know how to read you at first, you seemed mysterious or kinda intense. You're hard to figure out. That's probably because you're giving off main character energy, and that energy makes people feel things they don't fully understand. So, yeah, if you're the kind of guy who walks into a room and some people light up while others look confused, you're doing something right. 5. People try to one-up you or bring you down without being obvious. All right, we've made it to the most hidden and honestly, most savage sign of them all. Have you ever said something simple and someone tries to outdo it immediately? Like you mention a trip and they start bragging about their trip. You share a win and they downplay it. You walk into a room and suddenly another guy starts acting way louder or cracking jokes to get attention. Yeah, that's not a coincidence. If people try to compete with you without any reason, or throw subtle jabs like, must be nice being the favorite. Not all of us have that kind of confidence. Oh, look who's here to steal the spotlight. If you've noticed people try to challenge you in subtle ways, or act strange around your wins, it's not because you're being cocky. It's because you've got something they don't know how to handle. And that, my friend, is undeniable proof that you're attractive in a way that moves people. So, if any of those signs hit a little too close to home, now you know. It's not just in your head. People notice you. They feel your presence. And whether they say it or not, that quiet pull you have, it's real. Being attractive isn't about being loud or perfect. It's about owning who you are without even trying. If you like this breakdown and want more content like this, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Which sign hit you the hardest? I read every single one. See you in the next one.